This may be one of the most important paramotor videos you have seen in a very long time. One of the biggest issues people have with paramotors is the sound and just how loud they perceive that sound to be. And in this video, I'm going to show you that paramotors are really not that much louder than automobiles driving on the road, and you'll see how they compare to other aircraft in the air as well. So to do this, I'm using the sound decibel reader called Rise Pro Sound Level Meter. Now in this chart, you can see that there are different decibel levels and what they might compare to. Like breathing and whispering are very low decibel levels. You get up into the 70s and 75s, you got a noisy restaurant and alarm clock, and 80 is a vacuum cleaner. Get into the higher decibels, like 105 decibels, you're talking about motorcycles and orchestras, and 110, that would be like a power saw or a heavy truck. And then it goes up further from there as well. The other factor is how far away you are from an object. So while I was on location, I was estimating about how far away I was, but if I was inaccurate, I went back to Google Earth and I was able to get a more accurate read of just how far away I was from an object. So obviously the further away from an object you are, the less decibels it's going to be as if you are up close. In the description of this video, I'm going to put a list of everything that I took a reading of, what the decibel was, and the approximate distance I was from that object, so you can see all the data that I took. So this video is for three different audiences. One, the paramotor pilot, who gets complaints from people saying that their motor is so loud that it's disturbing them or it's disturbing their animals. And let me just stop right there and say that as a paramotoring community, we don't want to bother anybody. We try to stay at least 300 feet to 500 feet away from people's residence or animals. That's a football field to almost 2 football fields long. That's quite a bit of a distance. Number two, the FBO manager or airport manager who is fielding complaints from residents or nearby people that saying that these motors are causing a disturbance. And three, and most importantly, this video is for residents or people that hear these paramotors and think, that's really a great disturbance to me. I don't like that thing. This is going to show you that really it's a different sound, but it's really no louder than other things that are out there making noise as well. Hey everybody, this is David Wolf, and today we're going to be talking about just how loud paramotors are. You know, it seems like one of our challenges that we face outside of even flying is dealing with people that are watching paramotors. Some of them love it, and some of them just don't like the noise. So I have a decibel reader with me today. We're going to see how loud paramotors can be from 150 feet away, and we're going to take a look at some other things as well. So this is the Rise Pro decibel reader, and it goes anywhere from 40 decibels all the way up to 130 decibels. So that right there is about 150 feet away, and he's at about 81 decibels right now. Okay, here's another pilot that's about to take off, and he's only about 75 feet away from me, so we'll watch the decibel reader as he takes off and runs past me as well. So right now he's at idle, but at idle from 75 feet away we're under 50 decibels. So we'll watch as he runs up his motor. So about 80.5 decibels from about 75 feet away at full throttle on that Moster 185. Alright, so as you saw right there, he was maybe 35 feet away from me, and we just got up to 85 decibels. Here comes a new person. So that was an Atom 80 that just flew by me, and we had about 87 decibels on an Atom 80, and he was maybe 25, 30 feet away. That's not that loud. Very interesting statistics we're getting here, and definitely something that, you know, if residents are complaining or people at your airport are complaining, saying these things are so loud, we'll see just how loud they are compared to other aircraft and other vehicles out there. So we're standing right behind a Moster 185 right here. And we're maybe 30 feet away from that motor. So that may not have been the prettiest takeoff, but the point of that was 73 decibels is what I caught. Try not to interrupt class. As you can see over here is Chris Holbert, Predator Paramotor. He's getting some new students off the ground tonight. Now, we were talking about how loud things are. One thing is for certain, no one can be louder on a decibel reader than Predator Paramotor himself. Chris Holbert's here. Let's see how loud Predator can get. 88, louder than a Moster 185 from 35 feet away. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go out to the road and we're just gonna get some cars driving by and see what they will be like. From what, maybe 20 feet, 25 feet, here comes a vehicle. So about 69. So all these vehicles that we see here are somewhere between the mid-60s to low 70 range. So from about 30 feet, 70 decibels. I don't know, can one say that a car is an annoying sound? Maybe, if you're trying to sleep at night. So maybe a paramotor making noise when you're expecting to be quiet, that could be annoying to people too. I get it. Don't think I don't. But as far as the loudness, I think what this is proving right here, it's no louder than a car from approximately the same distance away. Just a different noise, a different sound that you're hearing. So I guess it's just all relative, and I don't know. Some might say that people are going to complain about things that they're not comfortable with, and I guess that goes with anything. There's a paramotor pilot way up there. He's probably, I would guess, 800 feet. And I just hear nothing more than what maybe a microwave sounds like. So I had about 89 decibels, and that was probably 15 feet away. So what we're seeing is that it's not that much more than just traffic noise. It's just a different noise. That's all it is. All right, more to follow. All right, so now I am at Claremont Airport in Ohio. And some of you may recognize, if you're a fixed-wing pilot, Fordy's, very big store for aviation. And so this Skyhawk here is in front of me. This is also where the University of Cincinnati has an aviation school. So just this Skyhawk warming up, I'm probably 50 to 60 feet away from it. And just warming up is at, you know, anywhere from 73 to 71 decibels. And you got this other one here that's warming up. decibels that you have on the paramotors. So really, we're not much louder than an airplane, even these small little ones. So there's a plane that is going to be taken off from the runway here in just a moment. Obviously you can see by the sign below me here, I can't go past this fence. So as the plane is taking off and flying across the runway, which is about 300 feet, so this is a further distance than I've been with any of the paramotors, as it's coming across, you can kind of get an idea of how many decibels at 300 feet this airplane is. Right, here comes this plane across the runway, about 300 feet. Let's see how many decibels it's giving us. I can tell they're about the same, if not a little bit more than what a paramotor would be. But you get the idea. Obviously different distances are going to make for a louder decibel or a lesser decibel, but you know, being at the distance we are, I think it's pretty clear that paramotors aren't much louder than other aircraft. So guys, I hope this was a little bit enlightening. If you are someone that sees paramotors flying and you get annoyed by the noise, I get that. It can be annoying if it comes out of nowhere. But just know that it's no louder than other aircraft. If you have any questions or you have any thoughts about this, leave a comment. I know it's not the most scientific experiment, but it's as close as we can get here with this decibel reader. As always, hit the subscribe button. That's this little button right over here. There's a couple videos up there. You can click on one of those and keep on watching if you'd like. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care.